Let's go party.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rhythm. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could've gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now.
Two very, very proud parents. Everybody, make some noise! Put those hands up for Molly! Yes! High five, baby! Show love, show love! Where are you guys going? Too far! Give it up, give it up! You're all-stars! Give it up for the cool and solid! Make some noise out there for Melody Jones! Oh, he's some skin. He's showing some skin. Yes! They're a little shy. They're a little shy. Get off there, man! Come on! It's just the beginning. Go get mom and dad a big hug over there. Your princess, make some noise for Calendar! Come back, girl. You know the words. You know the words. Hey, I'll be right. Get over here. Let's go. Let's go. Hands up. Hands up. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Jump, jump, jump. Make some noise for Calendar! Hands up, here we go! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up! Everybody, give it up for this beautiful family right here! Give it up, give it up! Party time! Hey! haven't seen him in years. To the right, to the right. Now everybody, on the count of three, we're gonna squeeze the middle. 1, 2, 3, squeeze! Here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3! Everybody squeeze the Caroline! You are all fired! You are all fired! Bring it back. We're not beating them tonight. We're not beating them. Give it up one more time for big buzz in the camera, big smiles. Make some noise one more time for your princess. Great job, gentlemen. Bring it down gently. Bring it down gently. Great job, fellas. Bring it down gently. Now, we don't need a chair for this man. We don't need a chair for this man. We need bodies. All the men. All the men. Bring it in. Bring it in. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it in. Let's go. Gotta get him up high. Ready? Yeah, that's how we do it, baby! Give it up for that! 1, 2, 3!
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
amazing, amazing. Great job, ladies. Love you, Caroline. They love you.
All right, just a quick poem for our little sis. At the bat mitzvah, no one wanted to miss.
She's cute and annoying and really quite sassy. You might even say she's a pain in the assy.
Sweet Caroline with 12,000 friends who come home after school every day, there's no end.
She dances, she tumbles, she listens to pop. She wants to keep going. We want her to stop.
And though she's annoying and so freaking loud, the truth is that we're really proud.
And we know you love Khalid above all others, but we love you most, Matt and Jake, your two brothers.
Give it up for the fellas one more time. Big brothers.
Caroline, my girl. That was something I never thought I would say. After Matt and Jake were born, I kept telling Daddy that I wanted 3 children, and I had to convince him that I wasn't just trying for the girl. I finally did convince him, and we went trying for that 3rd boy. I think it was the 18-week ultrasound when the technician was saying that she could see all the baby parts. And she proceeded to tell me about them. These are the baby's little arms, and these are the baby's little legs. And she stopped. And I said, "Where's that little thing that shows it's a baby boy?" To which the technician replied, "This baby doesn't have that little thing." I was totally freaked out. "What do you mean? I have a baby boy that doesn't have that little thing?" To which the technician replied, "Well, in medical terminology, we like to call that a baby girl." I was so surprised that I had a contraction right then and there. The doctors rushed in. I had to lay on the table for several hours in the examination room. You've been surprising Daddy and me ever since. Caroline, my girl. I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase, dance like nobody's watching. Lucky for us, you dance your heart out every day, both metaphorically and literally, and we all get to watch. Your inner beauty shines off stage and on, and you most definitely light up a room. My little girl. Daddy and I are so proud of you today and every day. So are your brothers, and they show it in the most devoted and loving ways. Like tonight, they love you so very much that they agreed to stop playing Fortnite for a few hours just so they could be at your service. Now that's devotion. Honestly, though, we are all proud of you, and the outpouring of love and support that you see here tonight, my family and friends, should make that very clear to you. So, my girl, here are a few words of advice as you begin your journey of becoming a woman. Mostly, be true to yourself, and try to be an ally, not a bystander, whenever you can. Love hard and with gusto, and don't be afraid of it. One of my greatest hopes for you is that when you go to sleep each night, you are happy that you have done your best to be the best person you could be that day, and also that you'll forgive yourself if you feel that you failed to do so. You are so loved, more than you could possibly know. You bring a smile to people's faces, and as William Shakespeare once said, though you are little, you are fierce. Grandpa Sid and Papa Michael would have been so proud of you today. They would have been in love with your inquisitive mind, the smile that twinkles from your beautiful eyes, and most importantly, from your generous and passionate heart. Thanks for making us laugh till we cry, and for giving us so much love wherever you go. I've borrowed a few famous quotes and sayings in this speech, so I'll end with just one more, just to keep weaving that thread. To paraphrase the lyrics of the great Smokey Robinson from his song, My Girl, and don't worry, I'm not going to attempt to sing, Caroline. Caroline, my girl, you are sunshine on a cloudy day. Mazel tov, we love you very much.
I think we can all agree that Caroline did a great job this evening. All your hard work and preparation really paid off, and we are so very proud of you. How about a big hand for Caroline? We are so lucky to have you all here with us on this beautiful evening. You heard it from Caroline. Listen up. So we're very lucky to have you all with us this evening to celebrate this important event in Caroline's life and this important achievement for her. Thank you all for joining us. A celebration like this could not take place without you. And thank goodness for some decent weather. Yeah. Finally! 18 years ago, I was lucky enough to marry Sarah. but it was during a tremendous storm, and the storm came at the worst possible moment. The rain was so heavy it seemed as though there was no space between the raindrops. We have often referred to that day as the wetting. The good thing is that on that day, we earned a lifetime credit for good weather on all summer outdoor Motil family events. That is why today was so spectacular. Back to Sarah. Let's all give her a hand for planning this beautiful... And wait till you see the video that she's created. It's very special. When Sarah and I got married 18 years ago, we had no idea that it would lead to two fantastic young men, Matthew and Jake. Fantastic is a stretch according to Caroline, especially after that speech they just gave. No, they're wonderful boys, and we had no idea that it would lead to the beautiful, talented, and radiant young lady we see before us today. From the earliest days, Caroline was a very happy and easy baby. She never cried. She had a big, delicious, toothless smile. Before she could even walk, Caroline developed an unquenchable curiosity. I remember carrying Caroline in one arm, the beautiful baby with her big brown eyes and her gummy smile around the house. And she would point to various things and blurt out, "This one, this one." She needed a label. She needed information. She needed a name for everything that she saw. Often, Sarah and the boys would be looking at something, and Caroline would butt in and scream in her baby voice, "Let me see, let me see." She needed to know what others were looking at. Of course, all this curiosity has brought Caroline to be the interesting and inquisitive young lady we all know and love. And we expect her desire to learn new things will help her to keep getting good grades and to achieve great things as her life unfolds. One can't talk about Caroline without mentioning the many close friends she's made, both from dance and from school. My goodness, there's so many of you here. It's like the Bloods versus the Crips. Anyway, Sarah and I would like to thank all of Caroline's friends for being here. And we'd like to thank you for being so good to Caroline and for making her life here in Westport. Hello? We'd like to thank you all for making her life here in Westport especially fulfilling. We love you all. There's a word in Yiddish, and it's naches. It's a word that my father used often, and it means taking pride or gratification in one's children and getting a lot of pleasure from them. Well, sweet Caroline, you have brought us nothing but naches from the very start. We love you, we congratulate you, and mazel tov.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can't count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know
Show some love out there. Make some noise for them.
on you like 4, 3, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, you find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends believe. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance,
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me,